let's start off with this. This is a good little warm up here. So tell me, we all been kind of locked down, readjusting for the last year and a half. Um, so we actually had some forced time, well, forced family time over the last several months. So tell me, what have you learned about yourself and your family during this pandemic? Jump in there.
I learned that you can't get time back.
Okay.
Can't get time back. The time that you spend with your family, what you instill into them is extremely important. Realizing that now as a man and sitting in my crap, watching my father chase money and him being away from the home, from our home, it played a big role, I think, on us. And me sitting back and actually realizing I was kind of in that same phase.
Mhm.
Like I said, I stepped all the way back and I readjusted my life.
One day I woke up and I'm like, wow, my oldest son will be graduating in 2 years. And I really thank God for this. The pandemic allowed me to spend more time with him in the home. You know, those 7, 8 hours a day they're in school, I wouldn't have been able to spend that time with them. So the pandemic, like Aaron said, forced us to spend time with our families that you would have, but you wouldn't have at the same time. Because for me, being a minister, we were always on the go, on the go. We were at the church at least 2 or 3 times a week, maybe more. And being in the pandemic, it shut us down to where I had the actual time to spend with my kids and my wife. And, for some people, pandemic wasn't a blessing, but for me, in certain areas, it allowed me to spend that quality time with my family that it was really missing because I wasn't chasing money, but I felt I had to do things uh, in ministry and it was taken away from my family. Even though we were together most of the time, it wasn't still that family quality time that we needed.
Background. So we've homeschooled our kids for almost their entire um, tenure for school. Additionally, I work virtually, and my wife, she takes on the role of kind of teaching our children. So when the pandemic hit, it wasn't like a huge adjustment for like our own personal life because we were kind of into this whole mode of homeschooling, working from home. We spent a lot of time together, just kind of already. But I think that we're kind of so a couple things. The first thing is that like it really helped me to kind of understand that um, we're really fortunate to be able to like have this structure set up for our children. We can spend time with them, like we can teach them. We can take that kind of intentional, purposeful role into making sure they have the right stuff, right? And everybody doesn't have that for a number of different reasons. Some people they just don't want to do it. Some people they don't choose to do it or whatnot. But like just really begin to reflect on like we're very fortunate to be able to do this for our family.